Okay, so Season 3 is officially here in Rocket League. Of course, this is the second Season 3 because the first Season 3 happened a few years ago when the game wasn't free to play. However, we've got Season 3 now and we're just going to go in, have a look and see what all the new changes are and see what things we like and what things we don't like. And there's also going to be a little helpful tip in here about getting frame rate stuff sorted. So that's only for PC users though. So either way, we're going to go in and have a look anyway. Okay, so these are the patch notes that get uploaded to the Rocket League subreddit. It says the Season 3 update is live on all platforms, no game client is required. Season 3 Rocket Pass featuring the new car Tyranno has begun. New Arena DFH Stadium circuit, which I think is really cool, can be found in online playlists, private matches and free play. So they've actually added it in private matches straight away, which is good, because sometimes they actually take a little while to add it into private matches. Season 2 competitive rewards have been distributed to all eligible accounts. Okay, so the Rocket Pass, Tyranno uses the Dominus hitbox. As part of our commitment to removing uncertainty from in-game purchases, we have made the following changes to Pro tiers. All Pro tier rewards are now consistent for all players. Pro tier rewards are visible before unlocking. All Pro tier rewards feature a painted attribute. Okay, so does that mean that after you've got past tier 70, then you still can't see what they are? Interesting. We'll have to have a look at that. Special edition items will appear occasionally. Not every painted special edition combination is obtainable. In order to standardize Pro tier rewards, certified items will no longer drop in Rocket Pass. Certified items can still be found on items of chain. Yeah, that's cool. I never see the whole point in certified items, so that's absolutely fine by me. The tournaments, Season 3 tournaments are now available. New tournament rewards and titles have been added. Adjusted scoreboard to make series score more readable. That's cool. Remaining Season 2 tournament credits have been converted into All-Star Cups. That's good because I actually had a couple that I needed to retrieve, actually. 0 to 12,000 tournament credits, 1 All-Star Cup. I think that's probably how much I had. Okay, and then you get so on and so forth. Stage 1 challenges for Season 3 are now live. Added an unlock countdown timer for the seasonal challenge stages. I really like this because this question got asked all the time on the subreddit. People asking, when's the next season challenge unlocking? And yeah, it's really good that they've actually added that. Season 3 competitive has begun. Season 3 changes. So this is the important part. Right. Season 3 changes 3v3 standard and 2v2 doubles. Adjusted MMR thresholds to address underpopulation in diamond ranks and above. These ranks were significantly less populated than in previous seasons, so we are bringing the requirements into line for Season 3. That's really cool. I might go up a rank or two after this. Each tier from Grand Champion 1 through Grand Champion 3 will have a slightly wider MMR range than in Season 2. Supersonic Legend is not affected by these changes. Okay, so I think they're making Champion 1 lower from the sound of things, and that will reflect sort of through the ranks, as it were. Extra modes, each tier's MMR range is now narrower to better reflect the skill distribution of these playlists. In practice, this means that the Champion Plus ranks are reachable at lower MMR numbers. Oh, interesting. That makes it easier, I think. Reduce the intensity of MMR compression we apply for new seasons. That's very cool, because that was a big complaint of last season. High tier players will not drop as much with this soft reset compared to previous seasons. Good. I might actually be able to get further in my progression this season. I think a lot of people will be happy with this. New content, new arena, DFH Stadium circuit. We'll have to try this one out. Season 2 competitive rewards. Yep, we've got all the rewards and we'll be checking those out as well. Unfortunately, we didn't hit Grand Champion last season, so we don't get any of that. And definitely didn't hit Supersonic Legend either. But that all looks cool. So let's have a look and check out the update in the game. First of all, menu looks really cool. Well, not the menu, but the splash screen that comes up. That's actually really cool. I love all the little balloons and the racetrack theme on DFH Stadium. I think that's great. No more neon fields. That's fantastic. I hate neon fields so much. It messes with my eyes, but in the menu it just made all your colours on your car look disgusting, so I'm really happy that that's gone. So I think first things first, we will jump right into the Rocket Pass and have a look. So this is the new car, the Tyranno Dominus hitbox, I believe, and it actually looks quite nice. I'd be interested to see what the full version of it looks like. I don't know what this is. Oh, right, traffic cone boost. I quite like that. Okay, so this is the cool goal explosion. I really like this. Kind of like the mic drop goal explosion. I think I actually prefer the original Tyranno to this. I don't think I like the big thick ends on it and everything. I think that's probably quite NASCAR-y. I'm not a big NASCAR fan, so yeah, it's fine. I like the engine being stuck at the top. and it's got the V8 engine in there. I wonder if it's got the V8 underneath as well, because the Dominus is supposed to have a V8 with the noise it makes, but it's actually got 6 exhaust manifold things. Right, so new feature is this trade-in menu. Now this is really cool. So this is the first time I've opened it. How to trade in, you choose a rarity, select 5 items to trade in, and then you receive a new item. I don't know if we'll have enough. We've got enough exotics, but I don't know if I want to trade any of these in. Oh wait, that wasn't right. Okay, so we can go over to the exotic tab. Why does it give me all of these? Okay, so it says I've got 6, but when I open it, I've got a lot more than 6. When I go to... Okay, so these are... Right, so it says how many you have. So I've got enough of some very rares. So I've got 4 very rares. So if I went into the import one, I could trade up 4 very rares. Nope, that's not right, because I've got loads. Okay, I don't know how this works. It's a bit strange with these numbers. However, we can go into any of these and trade up any items, I think. So if we went, so you can trade up from any series now. That's really cool. So I can trade up, say, these 5 items here. This feature has temporarily been disabled. Okay, I did hear that the servers are being hammered at the moment, so that's probably why that's happening. Either way, really cool feature. I'm excited to actually dive into that once we can actually do it. Next up, let's have a look at the tournaments and their rewards. We have a moon antenna, which is quite cool. I'm quite fond of the moon, so that's quite nice. We have a dragonfly decal for the Dominus, which is quite nice. Might be able to make some nice designs with that. A radioactive banner, which is actually really cool. I quite like that a lot, actually. Ooh, that's clean. Ooh, that's really nice. I like that a lot. I love the way it has that gold accent around the spoiler here. That's gorgeous. Okay, we've got Yao Jing. Is that how you pronounce that? For the Merc, it's actually quite cool. Oh, we've got a player anthem, which I have the audio switched off so we can't hear it. I'm not a big fan of the player anthems anyway. That's a cool banner. I like that a lot. It's quite clean. Nice little avatar border. The wheels yoked out. The egg has muscles. That's kind of cool. The big dumbbell type things. They're like weights. That's really cool. These wheels I am not a big fan of. They're quite disgusting. Wait, it's called Grievance. And it's kind of like Grievous face. Okay, I might like it a little bit more now. It's funny. It's cool. I wouldn't use it, but I like the look of it. That's disgusting. Okay, so we've got reversed... Oh, obverse? They like really weird. I don't think I like those so much. We've got some inverted Grievous. Okay. Chain helm wheels. They are not too bad. Not a big fan of them. Goal explosion. Wow, that's big. That's fine. Not the most exciting, but it's only the exotic one, so can't be too harsh on it. Oh, they're a bit nicer when they're glowing like that. Either way, they're still not my favourites. The black market decals in these tournament rewards are always leaving a little bit to be desired. Not a big fan of these ones, but then I'm not a big fan of many of the animated decals, so it's probably not the best thing for me to talk about. But the atomic blip... Okay, that's a bit cooler. That's a bit like the... what do you call it? Is it the atomizer? I think it's the atomizer. It's a bit like that. So yeah, it's quite nice. And of course we've got the new playlist menu, so if we go into casual, we've got these 4 pictures here. They're quite nice. Competitive, we've got, again, really nice pictures on these. They're the same ones, I believe. Tournaments are still the same. But yeah, all these nice little pictures, they're really, really nice. Now, one big thing that I did mention earlier is that there is a new setting in here, which is the frames per second. Now, as you can see, we've got this setting set to uncapped, and there's a very good reason for doing that, because if you set this to your refresh rate, then you are only getting 1 frame for every refresh. So that means that that 1 frame is not necessarily the most recent frame available to that refresh. If you double that and say you've got 288 frames per second, sending it to your display, then there are 2 frames generated per that 144 refresh rate. It gives you more options for your display to choose from, which means that it's always going to pick the most recent frame available. And you always want the most recent frame available because that's going to be causing you the least amount of delay, least amount of input lag, and that's going to be the one that you want to use. Now let's take a look at our season rewards, and for this we will go into the settings and put our video settings up to max. And then here we are, we've got our season 2 bronze reward. One solitary line of boost coming out of a circle. It's not too bad. I'm not a big fan of this whole circle thing arriving at the back. I'm not a big fan of this rank logo. Let's go straight to the silver. Got the hexagonal one, just like the silver logo, which is fine. But again, not a big fan of this floating circle, floating shape at the back of the boost. Let's go to gold. Oh, I like the way that the gold kind of spins in like that. Do they all do that? Yeah, they all do that. Okay. Platinum with the star, the bluish star. And then we've got the diamond. Okay, so the sound kind of changes with the diamond. It gets a little bit more twinkly and seems to send off diamond shapes. Does the gold one send off gold shapes? No, it just sends off sparkles. And then we have our champion one, which is the same sound as the diamond one and sends off little diamond shapes. Well, not diamond shapes, champion shapes, but they're kind of kite shape. Okay, another bunch of boosts that I will never use. But either way, they're kind of cool if you are one that does use the season reward boosts. I don't think they're the best season reward boosts. I think season 2 was probably the best set of boosts that we got. That's fine. That's original season 2, not post free to play season 2. Okay, so this is what the new circuit track looks like. DFH Stadium circuit. Let's get an aerial view of it. Looking pretty cool. I must say I do enjoy this. We've got a nice little racetrack around the edge. I wonder if there's going to be a racetrack game mode at all. That would be really cool. And power slide around them. Got little starting blocks here. That's really cool. I love the little balloons over the goals as well. That's really cool. Yeah, it's really nice. I really enjoy this. DFH Stadium is probably my favourite stadium of them all. I just love the lighting on it, especially like the day version, I mean, because it's just so bright and blue and really, really pretty to look at. So this is really, really nice. I'm really pleased with this one. And so there we have it. That's the new update, and the new season is underway. So looking forward to getting started and getting through these ranks, because hopefully, fingers crossed, should be actually making some progression now. And yeah, I think it's a pretty good update actually. I'm pretty pleased with the changes they've made. I really like the look of the new arena. Not overly keen on the new boosts, but the new trading system, that looks really, really cool, and I'm looking forward to actually trying that when it's actually working. And yeah, most of the things that I can see, really, really cool looking, and yeah, hopefully we have a good season. All the best. Take care. Bye.